Alright, so, autumn girls, they all be, like, tripping. She, like, for real. I, like, went up to the drive-thru. Like, she owned the place, man. I told y'all. She was like, welcome to King Burger. You can have it your way, but don't get too crazy. Like, Bon Qui here. Let me get crazy if I want to get crazy. You know, you know, I like a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce. Don't be front and no seeds on the bun be up in the drive-thru. Order for two. I got a craving for it. Number 9. I like my shoe. I need some chicken up in here. And this sizzle. First one is always shot on the grizzle. Dr. Pepper, my brother. Another from my mother. So double, super fries. And don't forget the fries. Big Mac. That's the McDonald's rap, girl. But we came into the King Burger, and they were like, So I had Latrice in the front, Shaniqua in the back, and we were just jamming, to our little nigger jams. And, yeah, man. And these boo-boos over here, oh my god, they drive me nuts with the little Nissan cars or whatever. And just little honking. I mean, like, I wish they, like, every car, like, didn't have no honking crap on it. Friggin', I don't even know how to explain that stuff. Nah, boo-boo, it's too much work. So yeah, so that was my day today. Oh, and I think I already told you this, but I had some like Kool-Aid. It's a fried chicken, girl. And wait, first I had to go to Publix. Oh my god. Alright, so I had to go to Publix, right? And there was this little old woman crossing the damn street, like honking my horn at her, and she was like bouncing up and down. And I was like, hello, and she wouldn't damn freaking move. So, I was like, well, I'm just gonna run the damn thing over. So I just like ran her over. It was like a little speed bump, And so I parked my car in the handicap sign because I had like this little old lady in my tires. So I parked in the handicap sign, got into Publix. This little boy, he comes up to me, ma'am, do you need a cart? I'm like, what the hell do you think I'm gonna do? Like, buy the whole damn store? Like, why do I need a cart and nobody else needs a cart? No. So, we get up there, and I'm like, alright, man, well, I gotta buy some stuff. They're like, alright, well, what do you need? I'm like, well, I need a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, blah, 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 blah. And Shaniqua just laughing her ass off. Shaniqua just laughing. Alright. So, we get up to the chicken side, and I'm like, alright, well, I need to make some fried chicken, because, I'm black, and I like fried chicken. And, they're like, we don't have no chicken. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, you must have chicken. They're like, no, we ran out. I'm like, no other black people here, so why you gotta single me because I'm black? You sell all these damn Americans some chicken. You don't give me no chicken at all. So she sends me to this pork aisle. I'm like, I'm like, no, I don't eat pork. I'm not white. I eat like fried chicken, man. And so I was like, alright, screw this. And so then I'm like, alright, you got some Kool-Aid? She brings me over to the damn Gatorade section. I'm like, what? I'm like, screw this. I just go to Winn-Dixie. So I go to Winn-Dixie, right? Alright. So they don't know how to speak Spanish. I mean, they don't know how to speak English over there. So you come up and they're like, hello? I'm like, hi? And they're like, ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? And I'm like, what? They're like, oh, honey, what you looking for? I'm like, oh, well, I need some chicken. They're like, pollo? I'm like, chicken. Pollo? So you lead me over to, like, the damn cereal section or something like that. It was just a great day. Oh, and then today, I went to go get my nails done because I had, like, this modeling shoot or whatever. Oh, my God. Alright, so I get up there. I'm like, hi. She's like, manicure, pedicure? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay. And then she sits there. She goes, honey, you got a boyfriend? I was like, no. She's like, then she said, oh, honey, short nail or long nail? And I I said, short nails, please. Honey, that way you don't have boyfriend. I give you long nail, only $5 more. I was like, I was like, okay. So she gives me these long nails. She's like, oh honey, you want gel? she's like, oh honey, you want gel coated nail? I'm like, what? She's like, gel coated nail. Like, what? Honey, you want gel coated nail? I don't know what that is, but sure. Okay, honey, only $2 more. It's like, okay. And then after that happened, then so I go and she was like, I was like, you see, ma'am, my finger is a little bit crooked. She go, oh no, honey, your finger was like that already. And I go, no, it wasn't crooked like this already. She goes, oh honey, yeah, it was, but I fixed it for you, only $4 more. So I was like, okay, and she's like, she comes up to me, she go, oh honey, I need some money. I was like, okay, how much? She go, $105. I said, what? She goes, $105. I go, for what? She goes, manicure, pedicure, gel, gel coated nail. I was like, okay. She go, oh honey, you need to wax your eyebrow. I said, okay, how much? Oh honey, only $25 more, but I do it the best. I use this wax. I'm like, okay, $25 more. So we go to ring it up, and it comes out to $200. I'm like, ma'am, you said $25. Oh, honey, I meant $75. $75 more. Alright, so then I get done with it, spending like $200 or something like that. And so, no, listen, so I go to the Chinese store right across the street. She comes up to me. She goes, hi, honey. It's like, hi. Did I just see you? Oh, hi, honey. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, and I would start to leave because I didn't want to spend $200 on Chinese food. She was like, oh, honey, you come back. And I was like, okay. And then she goes, I had the best. I was like, okay. So she like, chicken and fried rice? I was like, okay. And so she just like, she like comes out with like this huge buffet chicken and rice like style thing. I'm like, no, small. She's like, no, we don't have no small. We go grande. I'm like, what? So she was like Chinese and Spanish on me, and so I ended up walking out of there with like $75 more, and she like, what?